Like a ball.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex from mindforattraction.org, and today we're going to be reviewing Amy North. Alright, so I'm going to see the advice that she gives, and I'm going to give you guys my take on her advice. And let's start this, okay?
There's no denying that phones are a big part of our romantic lives. Since everyone and their mother seems to have and carry around a cell phone in today's world, making a man obsess over you can be as easy as sending him the right text messages.
No, I'll say making a guy lose interest can be as easy as sending the wrong text message. It's a lot easier to make him turn him off than to turn him on in a way that makes him love you through text, you know? Again, I'm gonna be nitpicking here, but naturally, the love that you feel is just based on the chemistry you guys feel. And there's nothing that you can do about chemistry. You can do all of the things that she's gonna talk about, but if you guys don't have that natural chemistry, anything that you do will be temporary.
But what are the right text messages? And which ones will have the opposite effect? Hey ladies, Amy North here. Welcome to my channel. As you may or may not already know, I'm a relationship coach from the West Coast of Canada and author of The Devotion System, a program I've designed to help women find and create the love lives they want and deserve. From being ready for love to locking down Mr. Right, the program covers every aspect of romantic relationships.
I may have to get that course and see what she has to say about that.
So, if you're looking to improve yours, then you may want to consider checking it out. That aside though, today I want to share with you 5 types of text messages you can send men to make them obsessed with you. Yes, obsessed as in you won't be able to eat, sleep, or go about any other daily task without thinking
Motherfucker, I'll be able to sleep. Don't worry about that.
about you. Now before I jump into the messages you should be sending your guy, I want to first talk a little bit about the types of text messages you shouldn't send him. Because believe me, even if you send him the most heavenly texts, the wrong ones can be a huge deal breaker.
100%.
For starters, the generic, hey, hello, or what's up text message. These messages suck because they don't do anything to stir up emotion in your guy. And not to mention, they make you seem incredibly boring. Well, I'm talking about these...
I don't know. Look, ladies, when you send that kind of text, you know what that reminds guys? That reminds them of the women that don't love them back. When you send a boring text like that from time to time, I'm not saying to do that all the time, but from time to time, if you send those kind of boring texts, it's good because it potentially makes them feel like, am I losing her? Because you sound so disinterested. So there's nothing wrong with sounding boring from time to time. You know, it's not going to kill you. In fact, if you text this way and you're amazing in person, I prefer you text boring and be amazing in person, because then the only way he's going to have fun with you is in person. But let's keep listening.
These dull messages, it's also worth mentioning that sending your man updates on your every move isn't a good idea either. Believe me, as much as you think it's the end of the world that the coffee shop is out of your favorite bagel, or how you're feeling bloated from your weekend of partying, he doesn't care, nor does he want to know.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, exactly. I don't need to know about that shit.
You may be smitten, but you're not doing yourself any favors by sending these mundane types of text messages. The same goes for sending him, what are you watching messages. Why? Because if he doesn't willingly tell you what he's doing, then it's probably because he doesn't feel it's worth sharing.
Yeah, don't send that unless you rarely send those messages. You see, I want you guys to be so busy that when you send him, hey, what are you up to? It's a surprise for him. You see what I'm saying? And again, it's not that I don't want you guys to initiate contact with him. I really want you guys to be initiating contact. In fact, I'm gonna make a review video based on the other ones that I did that I don't agree with anymore. Because you gotta initiate contact from time to time. You don't want to turn your man into a bitch, because then you lose interest.
When you send him these kind of text messages, it'll seem like a chore for him to respond to you, which is 100% the opposite of what you want if you're looking to make him obsessed with you.
It's true, but again, I'm nitpicking here. Do that from time to time. Don't sound all goddamn interesting all the time, all right?
Yeah. And at all costs, avoid sitting around, staring at a black screen, desperately waiting for him to reply to you. This is important for a couple of reasons. First, if you respond too quickly, it'll give him the impression that you're sitting around waiting to hear from him, which is exactly what you're doing. Second, it comes across as clingy. And third, responding too quickly implies that you have no life outside of him in the relationship. To prevent this from happening, keep busy. By doing so, it'll help you fight the urge.
And not just that, it's just that it shows that you're attracted to them, you know? Like, a big part isn't, because for a woman, you don't have to have a big life, you know? Just don't like me too much. See what I'm saying? Like, if I know that you don't have a life, right? And actually, no, she's right. I'm nitpicking here. She's right. Forget what I just said.
Urge to text him back too soon, and not to mention, it'll give you something new to tell him when he does ask how your day was. In those scenarios where you don't have much happening when he texts, still make a point to hold back for at least a few minutes to give him the impression that you are busy with other things. Not making his text messages your #1 priority will give you time to do other things and keep you active and happy, and time to properly think about your
That's one happy black girl.
response. Of course, if you're in the middle of a conversation with him, or he asks you a question that is time sensitive and needs a quick reply, then don't leave him hanging. If you do, you risk coming across as self-centered or even rude.
Yeah. God damn it, I was hoping to disagree with this lady.
Be respectful of his needs too. Before I move on to the juicy part of this video, it's also important to mention how much of an impact grammar has on your relationship. If your text messages are littered with misspelled words or lack common sense, then that's going to be a huge turnoff for him.
Nah. I think she's projecting right now. She's projecting. We don't give a fuck. Our dicks don't give a fuck if you can't spell hey right. We don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. So don't, that one part, nah, I'm good. I disagree with that.
Let's face it, you're not going to look like the brightest crayon in the box. So save yourself the embarrassment and make sure that you read over and edit your text where necessary.
Motherfucker that worries about your grammar, you should even want to be with him. In fact, send those kind of text messages just to make sure that he's not a grammar Nazi.
Sorry. Don't think this is a real issue? Just Google search it and you'll be amazed at some of the cringeworthy misspellings you'll find in text messages.
Like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. The fact that she looked that up just tells me that's her pet peeve. Most guys don't give a fuck about that. I promise you, niggas don't give a fuck about that. Niggas don't give a fuck. You know, Jake don't give a fuck. All right, your daddy didn't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Trust me, spelling mistakes are no problem. I can promise you that.
Or learn from my friend's experience. He was seeing a girl who would text who, as in H-O-O, when referring to who, as in the person, W-H-O. He tried giving her the benefit of the doubt and hoped it was just a strange autocorrect or voice-to-text memo, but after she sent him the same misspelled version of who multiple times, he realized that he couldn't be with someone who lacked such basic intelligence.
Yo, your friend is Brad Pitt, right? Nah, fuck that shit, man. Like, that shit don't work like that. Niggas don't work like that. They don't work like that.
Sure, you can argue that breaking up for that reason is shallow, but hey, the truth hurts sometimes and men aren't into poor grammar.
Nah. I was agreeing with her, but nah. Dicks are not that self-righteous, all right? They're not that self-righteous, people. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry about the spelling. Don't you worry about that, all right? Don't worry about that.
Last but certainly not least, don't get over-invested in text messaging. If you make the deadly mistake of bantering back and forth with your guy for hours on end, then you leave little reason for him to want to see you. Because let's face it, he'll feel like he spent all...
It's not that he doesn't have a reason to see you. It's not. It's just that you're being too there. You see what I'm saying? And you might lose interest in him because he's responding to you.
...all day with you simply because you're texting so much. Again, there are exceptions here, as in you shouldn't bail cold turkey on a conversation, but when possible, avoid relentless texting back and forth. It won't lead to anything more, and it's a quick way to kill the spark. So, now that I've covered all the texting don'ts, let's talk about the kind of text that will make men obsessed over you. Now, before I jump into these, I'd like to quickly ask that if you enjoy this video or find it at all helpful, then please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Not only will I appreciate your support, but it's what allows me to keep coming out with new videos for you all, so please don't forget to click the little red button below.
And that too, don't forget to get my little red button down below, alright? My little red button. In fact, I'm also going to put in her information in the description. So if you guys want to purchase her courses, if you guys want to purchase her programs or books, go to her website, subscribe to the channel. Everything's going to be on the link below.
So, the first kind of text message you're going to want to send a man to make him obsess over you is what I like to call the comical text. And simply put, it's a lighthearted, humorous text to make the guy you're into laugh. Since laughter is one of the easiest ways to a man's heart, by being that witty, whimsical woman that every man dreams of finding, you're sure to make him obsess over you.
God damn it, I'm having that Matthew Huss feeling again. No, motherfuckers, happiness does not get a guy to love you. It's not happiness, all right? It's a little anxiety. It's better off to get in the habit of being a little cold over text. And from time to time, you warm up. Not that you're gonna be a bitch in person. You're gonna be warm. But over text, you're gonna put the fear of God in him. All right, well, let's keep watching.
That's it. Be careful not to turn everything into a joke and don't add LOL or haha to every text message you send. Instead, reserve it for the actual funny messages you send and receive. If you're saying, I wish you were here right now, LOL, well, you're going to confuse them. Instead, know when you should use comical text and when you should keep your conversation serious. Oh, and always be sure to choose jokes wisely.
First of all, one, don't joke around over text. Just don't joke around. I prefer not to joke around over text. Be formal. That's my opinion, right? It creates more uncertainty. Second, stop trying to be funny. Stop trying to be motherfucking funny. You're not funny. You're not funny, all right? So when you try to be funny, when you're clearly not funny, it just doesn't come across good. It comes across as though you're trying to get me to like you. It generally does. But when you're not funny, when you're not making jokes, right? It makes me feel like, oh, why isn't she making jokes? See what I'm saying? So nah, fuck that shit. You know, let me tell you something, man. This does work when a guy likes you, but I can promise you that being cold works even more when a guy likes you. Oh my God, because you know what happens when somebody treats you cold when you like them back, right? You know what happens. You get insecure and you begin chasing.
Especially if you're just getting to know the guy you're texting. When distasteful text
In
messages.
the beginning, don't even make any jokes. In the first month, in the first week, don't even make any jokes, all right? Don't even make any jokes. Be cold and let him and warm up to him over time.
Can wreak havoc on your chances of winning him over. The second type of text for hooking him
Winning him over. Oh, God.
Q&A. Don't be fooled though, this isn't your typical question and answer, it stands for question and arouse. These are the kind of texts you want to send a man to show him that you're interested in getting to know him better. However, instead of sending mundane or dry questions like, what are you up to, or how was your day, you're going to want to turn up the heat with these ones and get his fiery obsession burning. For instance, texting him something like, what are you wearing right now? Or what do you want me to do to you later? Can get him aroused more.
Oh, wait a minute, okay, all right. Oh. Now we're talking, Amy. Look, man, this benefits me, okay? But if you're gonna do this, say this and then pull away for like a few hours or even a day, all right? If you're gonna be doing this kind of stuff, balance it with the next day being a little cold. You gotta balance that. Make him feel, wow, I got this pussy. And then all of a sudden, next day, you're a little cold, right? And then next time you could be normal. The point is that it's dangerous to play this game, is what she's saying, you know? But, hey, man.
Expect. That said, he may not realize exactly why you're asking him these things, so be patient here. For instance, if you ask him what he's wearing and he replies with jeans and a t-shirt, why? Are we going somewhere? Then you may want to reply with a sassy, seductive, no, I just wanted to know what I'll be taking off you tonight. Of course, you'll want to be sparse with these because if they become redundant or excessive, then they may start to lose their charm or he may think that you're just in it for sex. Moving on, the third text message to send your guy is a life lover text. So, what is this kind of message? Well, the best way to explain it is that it's a text that expresses your
I agree with her. I mean, go ahead and do that. All right, go ahead.
confidence and love for life. The key here is to keep your message positive and radiating with passion. Maybe it means commenting on what a wonderful day you're having, or perhaps it means telling him about all the praise you got from your boss. Whatever you choose, just make sure that your words tell the story of a woman who is bold, brave, no...
Look, I get it. But you don't need to speak with your words that much, all right? All you gotta do is, again, this does work, but it takes away from the real focus of what's really important. And that's let your unavailability do your dirty work. Let your unavailability do your dirty work. You see, your unavailability is what's gonna create all of these fantasies in his head. The fact that you can't see him that one day that you guys always see each other makes him wonder, why is she busy all of a sudden? And all of a sudden he'll start thinking that you're doing amazing things. It's just natural human, how can I say this? It's just natural human with low self-esteem. It happens. It's what happens when you fall in love with somebody. Your self-esteem goes down a little bit. You see? So you don't need to do, like, you really don't need to do that, because this, you could do it, but it's not like the positives are that incredible. Like it's like easier to just be a little bit more distant from time to time, and then be cold in text and warm in person. That's much better. That's much better, because I can promise you, women who did that to me every single time, I was always afraid whether or not they were actually gonna meet me because of how cold they are in text. And when I meet them, I realize that it's just my own insecurity. But when you're cold over text, when you don't do any of the kind of stuff, I am telling you, man, it creates a gap of insecurity. It's fucking crazy.
What she wants isn't afraid to go for it. When you do, he'll go gaga for you. If you're interested in learning some tips for upping your odds to become any man's dream woman, then visit my site and watch the free video presentation. The URL is www.coachnorth.com/texting, and I'll be sure to post it in the description below as well. And moving on, we have the nude illusion text. A hot text message? Gotta run. I have to go buy a bikini. A hotter one? I'm going to take a long hot shower. The hottest? Guess who's not wearing any panties? As vastly different as these three examples are, all will get your guy's gears turning, and yes, he'll be imagining you naked. So, if you're looking to steal his attention...
Remember, a girl did that to me. She was like, and I was like, what are you gonna do? And she was like, I'm gonna take a hot steamy shower. And I was like, oh man, hot steamy shower, huh? So yes, she's right about that. 100% agree that text definitely creates an obsession with his dick. Not his head, but his dick head. Two completely different motherfuckers, all right? So what she's saying, she's not saying make him obsess over you. She's saying make his dick obsessed over you. That's what she's trying to say, all right? Because this is not love. This creates excitement, but to create that bond, you need pain. You don't use pleasure. You need pain. You need a little anxiety for that shit, man.
For the day by making him unable to focus on anything but the thoughts of your nude body, then these are the kind of texts to get him obsessed. What's even better is that by slowly letting him in and giving him more dirty details than you would any other male friend, you're also giving him a tiny taste of what dating you would be like. Just don't go overboard here, and definitely don't send nude photos, no matter how much he begs. Instead,
True. No matter how much we bait, we beg, don't send the nudes.
make him work for the prize. After all, if you just give it all to him, then where's the chase? Oh, and don't be afraid to throw in a winking emoji here and there. Those can help send the message that you're aware that your messages may be turning him on.
No. I mean, okay, whatever. Do that. I mean, I'm nitpicking here right now, okay? I prefer not to send it. I'm a big fan of uncertainty. I'm a big fan of making a person sweat a little bit. So I wouldn't send it, but hey man, her videos are nice. And to be honest with you, Mark Rosenfeld does not like her videos, so I recommend her. What's up, Mark? He actually responded to me on Instagram finally. So yeah, man, that's me exposing Amy North. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Alex from mindfulattraction.org, and I hope you guys let me know what video you guys want me to make next. All right, and subscribe to my channel. Tell me who you guys want me to expose next. All right, peace out, motherfuckers, and have a great day. Oh, by the way, yeah.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for, and it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is I'm giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. You know, it's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the we go into the 3 phases of every relationship. They all go in these 3 phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other, and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that, specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control his man. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post-honeymoon period, and again is a short list of videos, because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, deterring manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.